set it up 30 minutes before we go on, so they send out 2 notifications. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying? Yeah.
and we on.
Back up business. You already know. Kind of caught me off guard because I was over here hitting a little old disposable. You know what I'm saying? But we back up in the building. Couldn't come on Monday because I was watching the Cowboy game. Marlo said he had some company too, said it was too much noise. So we came back today, Thursday, talk a little bit of boxing and do a little bit of trivia. I ain't got a ton of trivia today, just a little something to keep us sharp. Let me try to find the stream real quick. Oh, this shit gonna probably come on loud. Turn this shit down. Yeah, this is a slow week right here, man. We ain't got a lot of boxing that's gonna be televised anything this weekend. We do have some interesting fights coming up. Got a Cuban fighting this weekend. Yaniel Evander Rivera. He got a fight in Poland that's gonna be pretty interesting. I had dropped a little bet on it. I had took Rivera by decision for plus 170. Salute to Winston Lee, Moody Treyweather in the building. What's up with y'all, man? Yeah.
Trey Weather, Winston Lee, salute, fam. What's good?
Yeah, we just gonna do a little bit of this trivia. Yeah. Made some bets this weekend. A couple of bets for the boxing. I had just took this dude Beckman Soleibayev by decision for minus 125. I hope I hit that shit. And I got some college bets this weekend too. One of my favorite teams playing this weekend and they getting points. Tulane. That's one of my favorite teams, man. Go green. Them motherfuckers always cash for me. They getting 2.5 points on the road against Houston. So I took Tulane and I bought a point so I can get 3.5. You know what I'm saying? So y'all root my pick in with me tomorrow, man. Y'all might want to lock in with me if y'all like betting on sports and shit. I really made a couple of bets. I'm taking Baylor over Oklahoma State too. Giving up 2.5, and we just got to win by a field goal. You know what I'm saying? Just win, baby. Yeah. Looking forward to my Cowboy this weekend too, man. Our Bills went out there and took a hit, bro. We lost 4 starters on defense.
Yeah, but when it came down to the last minute, little stupid mistakes. But
They made the man throw the ball too many times, bro. He threw the ball 63 times, brother.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
you think
Shit,
that was
run the
on?
ball. I ain't mean to interrupt you. What'd you say?
Nah, I said you think that's arm fatigue?
I mean, shit, he threw the ball 63 times in the game, and I think that's just bad. If it ain't arm fatigue, it's bad play calling. I like it when it's more 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Run the ball too, man. You got a balanced team. You ain't got to go out there and throw that bitch 63 times like you down 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, even though you do got a good quarterback, and you also got to think that he like to take out running. He put himself in harm's way a lot. So protect your quarterback and run the ball and play action a little bit.
That's clock control. When you run that ball, you also control that clock.
Yeah. Especially on the road, that kind of shit transfer. You take that running game anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Running game and defense, that shit go anywhere. So yeah, but the good thing is it's the beginning of the season. They got time to get their shit together and come back with something. That's still my Super Bowl pick. I'm gonna stay down. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably good that they get that pressure off of them early too, because when you got that pressure of going undefeated and all that kind of shit, man, that ain't good for a team. So I'm kind of glad that they got their loss out the way early. Yeah. Well, I still think they the team to beat though. Them and them Eagles, man, they might meet in the Super Bowl. I had took them Eagles over Washington last week, -6. Went out there and won by 17 or some shit like that. Yeah, I keep on forgetting. I need to be doing these breakdowns. Yeah, for James Ward and shit, man. I knew it was something I'm supposed to been working on. Moody Trey would have said, hopefully my Panthers get another dub. Defense is good, but the offense ain't looking tough. Shit, I took them Panthers this weekend. Yeah, what I take in this game? Let me see.
Hey, who that quarterback?
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Browns no quarterback.
Yeah, I took Carolina over Arizona this week. I think I gave up 2.5 points or something like that. I ain't got it wrote down. But yeah, I'm riding with Carolina. Like you said, they got a pretty good defense. Arizona defense ain't worth a fuck. They giving up half a point per play. You run 70 plays on them, they give up 5 touchdowns. They defense ain't worth a damn. So I'm gonna see what Baker Mayfield gonna do for me this week. Yeah, I got quite a few bets I done put down. Well, what's up with everybody, man? I think we got some pretty decent fights coming up next week. We might have like 4 cards or something like that. I know we got Carlos Ocampo and we got Sebastian Fundora coming up. That's gonna be good, man. I think that Ocampo gonna come fight back. He ain't gonna just come lay down. That's a 2-time Mexican Olympiad silver medalist. Don't let the Earl Spence fight fool you. You know what I'm saying? Winston Lee said Miami quarterback hand just got fucked up. Yeah, I had heard about that. Yeah, I think he played tonight too, if I'm not mistaken. I think they play against the Cincinnati Bengals. Rod X, the champ in the building. What's up with him, man? Did you get your picks in?
Champ, salute. Winston Lee. What is happening? Practice or something?
I thought he got it hurt in the last game. Yeah, he said he just put his picks in. All right, I'm gonna get him over there. Ain't nobody made their picks. I had made my shit early, man. It's the end of the season. It's the last week. I ain't got no chance to do nothing, so I just went on ahead and got my shit in early. Chris Ray in the building. What's up with it? Say kindly hit the like button. Definitely will appreciate that. Winston Lee said he just got hurt in the game. Okay. Damn, I don't know why I thought I heard about him being injured early in the week, but he said he just got hurt. That ain't too surprising. I mean, them Bengals, they play a little bit of defense now.
Chris Ray, salute, bro. Bruce Gold, salute. Hey, juiced up, big baby, fighting this weekend too. Connor Bean versus Eubanks.
Oh yeah, who you like in that Conor Ben versus Eubanks fight?
Man, I'm thinking about Eubanks. Thinking
Taking
about
Eubanks?
yeah, I think Eubanks tough. I don't think Connor Bean gonna be able to put nothing on him that's gonna make him respect him. I think they both gonna like each other. So I think if it become a slugfest, I think Eubanks probably gonna get the best. Most likely gonna get the best of him.
Okay, I'm leaning towards Conor Ben in the fight. Most of the time when we had these catchweight fights, the person that's coming down in weight, they lose. The only person that I can think about that came down in the catchweight and won was Sean Porter when he fought against Adrian Broner. He lost 2 pounds and fought at 145. And that's the first time he got dropped in the professional ring. It was tough on him, but he still won the fight. But the other people I see coming down in weight, man, like Canelo against Mayweather, that was a catchweight. Pacquiao had several catchweight fights, like against De La Hoya, against Miguel Cotto. He beat both of them. Andre Ward had the catchweight fight against Chad Dawson. He went out there and beat him. Shit, if I sit here long enough, I think I can come up with a few more. But overall, when them dudes come down and weight, that shit ain't good for him. And Chris Eubanks Sr., he didn't want him to take this fight because of that reason. You know, this guy been fighting at 168, coming down to 160. Now he got to fight at 157. And even Chris Eubanks is saying in press conferences, he's saying that I'm going to be about 60%. But 60% is good enough to beat Conor Ben. The amateur backgrounds are very similar. Both of them got about 25 fights, 25 fights. So ain't no major advantage with that. The main advantage I'm seeing is the weight. And I actually think that Conor Ben is more fluent with his punches. You know what I'm saying? His punches come off very nice. Uh Eubanks Jr. is more like a boxer. He like to be on the outside and box, but Conor Ben, he got a little bit of head movement, a little bob and weave to him. He can get on the inside and he let them punches go. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a good fight, but I'm leaning towards Conor Ben. I don't know if it's strong enough for me to, like my opinion, strong enough for me to bet on it. But yeah, I'm leaning towards that shit at least for the picks. Winston Lee said, okay, I read that Bruce Gas in the building was going down. Winston Lee said Thursday night football. Yeah, I don't have that Amazon Prime or whatever that shit is. Rod as the champ said, I think I picked Eubanks by ninth round knockout. All right, I ain't mad at you. Chris Ray said, I heard the same thing. Dolphins quarterback was hurt and not playing. Yeah, I thought I heard something like that, but they say he just got hurt in the game. What's up to my Amazon Angel, Miss Almond Brown? Said, what's up, fellas? Trey X, brother Marlowe's corner chat and Mars blessings. Happy Thursday. Yeah.
Salute, sis.
Yeah, happy Thursday to you. I'm glad that you're safe out there with all that Hurricane Ian going on out there. You know what I'm saying? I saw a video earlier, got some areas that's flooded and shit, man. So I'm glad y'all good. Uh,
Real talk.
yeah. Chris Ray, yeah, blessings, Marlowe's corner and kindly hit the like button. Yeah, definitely would appreciate that. Hitting that like button. Yeah, man, we just wanted to talk a little bit of boxing. I got some trivia questions. I wasn't just going to throw the book at y'all today. I only got about 35 questions or something like that. I was probably going to wait towards the end. I wanted to come in here and chop it up with y'all about boxing first. Salute to my boy Eric R. Say salute family Tregs and the Reverend Marlo Eugene Jenkins. Goddamn. Yeah, what's going down, bro? Hey, I was thinking earlier. Let's say y'all was a trainer and y'all had a fighter and y'all wanted to show him some tape of how it's supposed to be done, like boxing technique and shit like that. What fighter would y'all pull up to show your young, uh, your young fighter how to fight? You know what I'm saying? Who tape would you pull up, bro?
I pull up Sugar Ray, but most definitely make
Modern fighter that's fighting right now.
Floyd. Oh, that's fighting right now?
Yeah.
Southpaw or Orthodox?
Whatever that come to your mind, whoever that you feel like is doing it the best.
Salute, meal tickets. Salute, bro. What's happening?
Salute.
Uh, it don't matter what weight class, neither.
Nah, it don't matter.
If it's heavyweight, it has to be different.
Moody Trey whether say Haney or Shakur.
I'll probably say Shakur or Bud or even Spence,
Okay.
depending on how tough the cat is.
Yeah. I was thinking Bam Rodriguez. Like, just to me, it seemed like he the one that's putting down the sweet science the way that I feel like it should be put down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't mad at none of them choices. Winston Lee say Bud Crawford. I ain't mad at you. I probably wouldn't pull up Crawford because I don't feel like his defense is always the strongest. It's just been so many times I done seen this dude take flush punches in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Take combinations and shit. So I didn't really think of him off the top, but I think Bam Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? Eric R said Shakur or Earl. I mean, Earl do got the fundamentals. Like, if you just want to teach like the straight up fundamentals, work off your jab and go to the body, keep your hands up good. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. I just like the way Bam doing it, man, because he just using the angles with it and shit. Keep his hands up good, got the good fundamentals. And he got some razzle dazzle for you too. When he put them angles on you and come with them shots that you don't see coming, that shit just pretty to me, man. When I first saw him, I kept on pulling up his fights. I watched fight after fight after fight because I just felt like I like what I was seeing. Like I thought about this because I was watching Keyshawn Davis's fight again, his last fight. I was watching it earlier, and I kept on saying that I felt like the dude was being too straight up and he was fighting a little too stiff. I found it interesting that I heard him do an interview. Well, not an interview. He was doing like a it was an online interview, and he said that he felt like he was too stiff. So I know I ain't talking crazy because he said what I said. You know what I'm saying? But what it made me do is it made me go pull up some old Mayweather. My favorite Mayweather fight is Mayweather versus Endo. And you could just see so much of a difference. How this dude is just so smooth and I ain't gonna say like he more flexible with his style. He ain't got like a rod in his back that's making him stay stiff. You know what I'm saying? The young fighters kind of frustrate me with that, man, because I just see it so prevalent. Moody Trayweather say for a short fighter, Tank and Pitbull. You say Pitbull. I don't think I'm pulling up no Pitbull, man. I think he a little too squared up and shit. A little too basic. Hold on. My man, one time just answered my question. I had asked him what he thought about the Miriam Sultanov fight this weekend. He said he got an Sultanov by decision. That was the bet I've been thinking about making. So appreciate that. Rod as a champ says Shakur or Usyk for the Southpaws all day. Yeah, I guess I gotta pull up a little Usyk. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got a well, the only thing about him is that he got a style that we really wouldn't be teaching over here. Like that's a straight up Eastern European type of style, the way that he be probing with the lead hand up and down with the feints. We don't teach that style over here in America. You know what I'm saying? So I was leaning more towards Americanized styles, but if you want to include everybody, Usyk is definitely not a bad pick. Eric Ross said, "Come on, Pitbull." Yeah, Pitbull is squared up, man. That's SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, I think he's very tough. He keep his hands up good, but I just think he a little too squared up for me to be teaching my fighter to fight like him. You know what I'm saying? But he effective for what he do. He made me. He served me some crow in this last fight, and he cost me some money because he went out there and got the knockout, and I thought old boy could go the distance. You know what I'm saying? We had got a little bit late start in here with this live stream. Knowing we tried to turn it on about 8 o'clock. We came in at 8:30. So let me know if y'all want to go ahead and jump on the trivia. You know what I'm saying? I already got everything ready. If y'all want to jump on the trivia, man, go ahead and get it out the way. Just let me know. Otherwise, we can chop it up a little bit about boxing. Whatever y'all want to do. But yeah, Pitbull tough, man. I think if he fight Tank Davis again, it's gonna be the same result. Tank might have a problem knocking him out, but I think Tank can at least go out there and outbox the guy. I mean, I got some respect for his style. He was like 73-15 amateur, so it ain't like he just some guy with no amateur background and all that kind of shit. I mean, he a tough, strong fighter. But when it comes to the classy fighters like a Devin Haney and all them kind of fighters, I don't think he beating them. So no, I'm not pulling up no Pitbull Cruz and teach my fighter how to fight. Ain't nobody said no, man. Let me know what y'all want to do. Do y'all want to go ahead and knock this shit out? Eric Carson, I'm down for whatever. I got like 3 or 4 answers in the chamber. Every question that I have is for modern day boxing. I think I might have one boxing history question, but for the most part, it's gonna be modern day boxing, and y'all gonna be able to run through that shit like wet toilet tissue. So don't even worry about it. It ain't even that hard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a few questions that'll make you think a little bit, but overall, they not that hard. So let me know if y'all want to jump on that shit type of 1. If you just want to chop it up about boxing type of 2. Ask the same question, goddamn, a half dozen times. Ain't nobody said that. I'm gonna sit here until I get an answer. Goddamn me. If you want to jump on the trivia type of 1, if you want to just chop it up about boxing type of 2, what you about to say, bro?
Nothing. I'm over here laughing and shit.
Okay, I got 2-1. It's gonna be going once and going twice in a minute. I'm gonna wait for a couple of more votes. Well, since they the only ones that said something, fuck it, I'm about to go ahead and fire this trivia up there. Everybody else just gotta go along with it. Okay, number 1. First question. Who is the only man to stop the juggernaut, Joe Joyce? Once again, who is the only man to stop the juggernaut, Joe Joyce? See, I told y'all. And I mean amateur or pro when I say this. I know he ain't never been stopped in the pros, but amateur or pro. Winston Lee say Tony Yoka, no sir. I thought that Joe Joyce really whooped his ass in the Olympics. Rod Extra Champ and Eric Orr say Usyk, they did fight in the World Series of Boxing in the 6th-round fight, but it was very close and competitive. You know what I'm saying? Both fighters was getting off. Salute to my boy L Dub in the building. What's going down with you, bro? I just
Law was good with it.
I just saw your answer. You say you got inserting off by decision. I was thinking that too. I know that my man Caceres, he got stopped by Billy Joe Saunders at 168, but this fight is at 160. And I think old boy did show some toughness at 160. He went the distance with the Puerto Rican guy, 162 and 17 guy, Edgar Balonga. And he also went the distance with this other guy. He was 28-0 with 21 knockouts. I think he's Brazilian or something like that. So I was thinking of Sultan off by decision. I just wanted to see what your opinion on it was. But once again, who is the only man to stop Joe Joyce, amateur or pro? His initials are SK. And we're going to start out like this. This shit might be a little bit tougher than I thought it would. Once again, who is the only man to stop the juggernaut Joe Joyce? Okay, L Dub said he's going to take the pressure off of y'all a little bit. Sergey Kuzman is the answer. That's one for my man L Dub. Next question. What fighter owns a 29-3-1 professional record, owns 2 back-to-back TKO victories over Kerman Leharaga, and a 6-round TKO victory over Josh Kelly? Eric R talking about Kovalev. Yeah, Kovalev too small, my brother. We talking about stopping the juggernaut. Once again, what fighter owns a 29-3-1 professional record, owns 2 back-to-back TKO victories over Kerman Leharaga, and a 6-round TKO victory over Josh Kelly? L Dub got another one. That'll be David Avanesian. That's another one for L Dub. One time what we call him. Next question. Sublael Matias scored a 9th-round stoppage to avenge his only defeat by the hands of what Russian fighter who holds a 220-60 amateur record? What's up to Miss Dolly's Games? Appreciate you coming through, showing us some support. Goddamn.
Salute, sis.
Yeah, happy Thursday to you. Eldar said Avanesian should be back on November the 26th on the Dubois card. All right, man. Appreciate that, bro. Once again, Subrael Matias scored a 9th-round stoppage to avenge his only defeat by the hands of what Russian fighter who holds a 220-60 amateur record? His initials are PA. And he's a tough motherfucker, too. I ate crow in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I took the Russian. But I wasn't even mad at him, though, because he went out there and fought like a warrior. You know what I'm saying? L Dub got that shit. That'll be Petros Ananian. So that's another one for L Dub. He said Petros coming back on October the 13th in New York. All right. Yeah, that's a tough ass fighter right there, man. Next question. What current fighter goes by the alias the Cuban Flash and holds a 20-0 professional record and a 214-6 amateur record? And we talking about modern day fighters, y'all. Once again, what current fighter goes by the alias the Cuban Flash and holds a 20-0 professional record and a 214-6 amateur record? L Dub got another one. That'll be Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez. Next question. What fighter holds a 14-0 professional record and represented Haiti at the 2016 Olympics but lost to Gary Antoine Russell in the opening round of the tournament? I see y'all pulling up the rear with the Frank Sanchez. L Dub, Ms. Almond Brown. Once again, what fighter holds a 14-0 professional record and represented Haiti at the 2016 Olympics but lost to Gary Antoine Russell in the opening round of the tournament? Young fighter, got a little speed to him, a little defense. Slick type of fighter, fight on the outside a lot. L Dub, so he typing the answer and giving some information. That'll be Richardson Hitchens. He said he'll be back on November the 12th on the Montana Love undercard. All right, Richardson Hitchens is the answer. That's another one for L Dub. Okay, next question. Who is the only fighter to defeat Joseph Adorno? You about to say something, bro? Okay. Who is the only fighter to defeat Joseph Adorno? Eric R. laughing, talking about I can't stand, dude. Yeah, you one time a monster with this shit, man, with this boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? Once again, who is the only fighter to defeat Joseph Adorno? This is definitely a fighter that everybody done heard of. I like him as a fighter too, man. He's pretty good. Okay, Ms. Armin Brown came with one, and I forgot y'all a while back. I changed the rules to where you could come with whatever name that you can get to the fastest. I did officially change that rule on the live stream. I forgot about that shit. So when I've been saying, give me the last name, that's really outdated because I changed that rule a long time ago. Well, Ms. Armin Brown is on the board. That'll be Michelle Rivera. She came through and got up one. Elder right behind us said Rivera coming back on October the 15th, the wild card versus Jerry Perez. So you can be fighting Jerry Perez. I don't think I know who that is. Okay, next question. Arnold Barbosa Jr. is the only man to defeat what Puerto Rican fighter who goes by the alias El Zorro? Yeah, Dolly's game down there. Yeah. She done got on the board, Ms. Alma Brown 09. No complimentary point. Once again, Arnold Barbosa Jr. is the only man to defeat what Puerto Rican fighter who goes by the alias El Zorro? El does say Frank Martin stop Perez. It still ain't coming to my mind. I did get a chance to check out Chantel Cameron. Oh, that wasn't even you. I don't think that was you. No, that was Hyphy. Yeah, I did get a chance to check out Chantel Cameron though. L Dub, yep. How you say Danielito Zoria. So that's another one for L Dub. Okay, next question. Pavel Siryagin defeated what Uzbekistan native who holds a 250 and 20 amateur record and is the last man to defeat Fedor Shutinov? L-Dub say they talking about Kami versus Zoria on the Teofimo undercard December the 10th. That's a good fight. I think it's a good fight too. Yeah, that's a damn good fight. Once again, Pavel Siryagin defeated what Uzbekistan native who holds a 250 and 20 amateur record and is the last man to defeat Fedor Shutinov. Okay, L-Dub got it AAA. That'll be Azizbek Abdul Gofarov. So that's another one for L-Dub. Make sure, yep, L-Dub the only person that answered. Azizbek Abdul Gofarov. Okay, next question. What fighter goes by the alias the Pride of Las Vegas? Once again, what fighter goes by the alias the Pride of Las Vegas? Well, yeah, I like that Kami versus Zoria fight. Yeah, Kami came up in weight, just had a fight with a decorated amateur. He held his own and got a draw. And Zoria is the decorated amateur. That'll be another fight. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's another draw. My man Winston Lee in the building with the Jesse Vargas. Absolutely. Score one for my man Winston Lee. Okay, next question. Michael McKinson has a victory over what London native who goes by the alias Too Slick and is trained by Ben Davidson? Elders said Jesse Vargas. Liam Smith stopped him on the Taylor Serrano undercard. Yeah. I had took that fight on the Chan Ross. Marlo was like, man, he might go out there and get stopped because he was coming off a long layoff and he went out there and got stopped. L-Dub got another one. That'll be Chris Congo, aka Two Slit. That's another one for L-Dub. Chris Congo. Okay. Next question. Who is the only man to defeat Kudratio Abdul Kakarov? EJ Boxing Live. Appreciate you participating, bro. I see you pulling up the rear. L-Dub right in front of you, though. Once again, who is the only man to defeat Kudratio Abdul Kakarov? L-Dub got another one. That'll be Cody Crowley. That's another one for L-Dub. Cody Crowley. Okay, next question. What tough fighter did Jesus Ramos defeat in order to get revenge for his uncle, Abel Ramos? I had said this shit the other day. I told y'all it was going to be in the trivia. Once again, what tough fighter did Jesus Ramos defeat in order to get revenge for his uncle, Abel Ramos? L does say AAA included to your childhood friends. Okay, that makes sense. L does say Lucas Santa Maria. Absolutely. I like Santa Maria too. He done got the short end a few times, but he very tough and got a little style about it. Next question. What fighter fought 5 southpaws in a row that consisted of Freddie Fonseca, Jesus Quadro, Tevin Farmer, Shakat Zone, Rakamov, and Javier Fortuna? Let me try to read that a little bit more smooth. What fighter fought 5 southpaws in a row that consisted of Freddie Fonseca, Jesus Quadro, Tevin Farmer, Shaka Zone Rakimov, and Javier Fortuna? Jojo Diaz is the answer. That's another one for L Dub. This is the L Dub Invitational. Absolutely, Jojo Diaz. Next question. Who is the only man to stop either of the Maloney twins? Jojo Diaz versus William Zepeda. Yeah, I saw that name, man. I think he got a bunch of knockouts. I haven't had a chance to check him out yet, though. But I've been meaning to check out William Zepeda. Once again, who is the only man to stop either of the Maloney twins? That'll be Naoya Inoue. That's another one for L Dub. Said he gonna knock this shit out like a kindergarten math test. Next question. Who is the only man to defeat either Maloney brother in a rematch? Once again, who is the only man to defeat either Maloney brother in a rematch? L does say both Maloney brothers fighting on Haney undercard. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one of them is fighting a guy. He like a big favorite over him, but the other one is only minus 170. I can't remember the dude's name. It was kind of difficult to pronounce. L Dub got another one. That'll be Joshua Franco. Bam Rodriguez is big brother if you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's another one for my man L Dub. Okay, next question. What Toledo, Ohio native goes by the alias Prince, holds a 22-0 professional record, a 150-15 amateur record, and is the first man to defeat Andy Vences? Once again, what Toledo, Ohio native goes by the alias Prince, holds a 22-0 professional record, a 150-15 amateur record, and is the first man to defeat Andy Vences? Okay, that's a one for my man Winston Lee. That'll be Albert Bell. Yeah, so that's another. Yeah, my man Winston Lee. Good shit, my brother. And Brown say good job to L Dub. Yeah, that's why we give him props. You know what I'm saying? I always say that I feel like he probably the coldest in the game when it comes to the modern day boxing. Next question. What do you say, Albert Bell? Bell is a bad matchup for anyone at 130 because of his height and his amateur background too. Very experienced. He got 165 amateur fights. You know me. Okay, next question. What fighter is an Olympic bronze medalist, an AIBA World Championship gold medalist, holds a 13-1 professional record with a lone defeat coming at the hands of Superbad? Ms. Armin Brown said, I got my 1 point and an honorary point. I feel good about it, goddamn. I give up. You ain't got to throw in the towel, man. You ain't got to throw in the towel, but you did good getting one. I'm impressed. Once again, what fighter is an Olympic bronze medalist, an AIBA World Championship gold medalist, holds a 13-1 professional record with the lone defeat coming at the hands of Superbad? This one of my favorite fighters too. I ain't said it a whole bunch of times, but it is one of my favorite fighters to watch. Like as far as just pure skills. What fighter is an Olympic bronze medalist, an AIBA World Championship gold medalist, holds a 13-1 professional record with the lone defeat coming at the hands of Superbad? Eric R shot a 5 out there. L Dub gave a 5. Shit, if he gonna throw a 5, let me get one more 5, y'all. Let me savor it. Let me savor the moment. Let me get one more 5. Let me get one more 5, and we about to take off, man. We gone like the wind. 3 5s, we gone. I guess some people still want to think and try to answer the question. The initials are ME. Okay, they gave me 2 more 5. That'll be Marlon Esparza. Marlon Esparza is the answer. So 5 marks the spot on that one. Oh, I tricked y'all because I threw a female fighter in there, huh? Yeah, we got to give a little bit of love to the women fighters, and I think she's a very good fighter. Cause I just like her skills, man. She a good counter puncher and got good timing and stuff like that. Okay, next question. What Cuba native goes by the alias El Indomable and scored a unanimous decision victory over Evgeny Svedinko in his last outing? El does said, Trey, I was thinking about Tony Harrison. I know, that's why I asked it like that. Yeah, that's why I asked it like that. Once again, what Cuba native goes by the alias El Indomable and scored a unanimous decision victory over Evgeny Svedinko in his last outing? Elda says Sinisa will be back on November the 12th. All right. Once again, what Cuba native? Okay, Elda got that shit. That'll be William Skull. William Skull. He won a little bit of money from for his boy Trey X too. And that fight went out there and won by decision. Okay, next question. What crowd pleasing featherweight did a 6-round demolition job on Isaac Lowe on April 23rd, 2022? Eldo says Skull is the IBF 168 mandatory for Canelo. Canelo will probably beat him, but I could see him having some problems with Skull early in the fight, though. Skull can fight a little bit, but I'll probably take Canelo. Once again, what crowd-pleasing featherweight did a 6-round demolition job on Isaac Lowe on April the 23rd, 2022? EJ Boxing said he gonna get him one in this motherfucker. That'd be Nick Ball. You know what I'm saying? That's one for EJ Boxing Live. Good shit, my brother. EJ Boxing. What my man L does say, Nick Ball. Dogbo versus Ball would be a hell of a fight. Hell yeah, that'd be a good fight. Yeah, they gonna fight like a motherfucker. I wish that motherfucker was at lightweight. Imagine him and Pitbull Cruz fighting against each other. Okay, next question. Who is the last fighter to retire between rounds against Terrence Crawford? That's for the Crawford fans out there. L does said Ball WBC silver champion. Okay. You know, I ain't really got nothing on the belts, but I do like the way he fight. He cost me some money in his last fight too, because I picked him to win by decision, and he got a knockout in the last round. You know what I'm saying? It was like a minute and 30 seconds left or something like that. Okay. L Dub got another one. That'll be Felix Diaz. Damn, how that dude know that shit off the top of the dome like that, man? Yeah, Felix Diaz is the answer. Okay, next question. Who is the last fighter to retire between rounds against Earl Spence Jr.? And that's for the Earl fans out there. Once again, who is the last fighter to retire between rounds against Earl Spence Jr.? Winston Lee say Ocampo. No, sir. Eric Arcedo Porter retired after the rounds. It wasn't officially ruled a RTD though. EJ Boxing got one. That'll be Lamont Peterson. That's another one for EJ Boxing Live in his mother. Huh? Okay, next question. Hold on, make sure. Okay, next question. What extremely confident fighter goes by the alias The Engine and recently scored a unanimous decision victory over the True Sensation? Yeah, yes, sir. Goddamn, I see you down there. Once again, what extremely confident fighter goes by the alias The Engine and recently scored a unanimous decision victory over the True Sensation?
Hey, shameless plug. you can see the reaction that Peterson did on that undisputed video that we made.
Yeah. Once again, what extremely confident fighter goes by the alias The Engine? And he recently scored a unanimous decision victory over the True Sensation. I know we gotta. I can't just ask y'all just a straight up basic questions all the time. I got to spread it out a little bit. But this was something that just recently went down. I had bet on this guy too. Had my little old squad bet on him. L Dub got another one. That'll be a Kyle S Esserman or something like that. I only Esman or something. I don't know how to pronounce that, bro. But a Kyle Esserman is what I'm gonna say. That's another one for L Dub. I know that. Yeah, I had took him on the money line. I got scared because I thought he might knock old boy out, so I got scared and took him on the money line. But I should have took him by decision. Okay, next question. Toshi Tanaka and Israel Gonzalez both took split decision losses to what Japanese fighter? Once again, Toshi Tanaka and Israel Gonzalez both took split decision losses to what Japanese fighter? If I knew L Dub was gonna come in here and be here for a while, I would have came up with more questions. Because L Dub, he'll take an hour-long live stream and make that bitch 15, 20 minutes. No, sir, Moody Treyweather. Toshi Tanaka and Israel Gonzalez both took split decision losses to what Japanese fighter? I might have fucked up on this question. I hope I didn't. The way that they got BoxRec set up, there have been a few times where I looked at the shit backwards. You know what I'm saying? His initials are SI. And if I made an error in his question, man, I apologize. Once again, Toshi Tanaka and Israel Gonzalez both took split decision losses to what Japanese fighter? And his initials are SI. This was one of the reasons why I felt like Israel Gonzalez could go the distance against Bam Rodriguez. Toshi Tanaka and Israel Gonzalez both took split decision losses to what Japanese fighter? And his initials are SI. Eric R gave me a 5. I know L Dub know the answer to this, so he probably just left because I said what I said and he want to give everybody a chance. You know what I'm saying? But I know he know the answer to this question. Eric R, there you go, right there. Show Ashita. That's another one for L Dub. He will be merciful and let people get a chance to answer. And plus, he'll give people answers too. Next question. What fighter holds a 114 amateur record, a 16-0-1 professional record, goes by the alias The Technician, and is looking to upset the Matrix in his next bout? I actually give him a chance to win this fight too, man, because of his size, youth, athleticism, his gas tank, and his activity. That motherfucker, the Matrix, yeah, L-Dub got it. That'll be Jermaine Ortiz. Yeah, Jermaine Ortiz. That's another one for L-Dub. Yeah, I give Ortiz a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And they giving 7.5 to 1 odds, man. I would not be surprised if he go out there and get an upset in this fight. You know, because Lomachenko ain't fought in 9 months. And when he took his loss against Teofimo Lopez, he hadn't fought in a year. So that shows me that he does have some vulnerability when he's on a long layoff. Okay, next question. What fighter goes by the alias Blessed Hands, holds a 178-22 amateur record, and fought a draw with Jermaine Ortiz? He just had a fight about 3 weeks ago, too. I think, about 2-3 weeks ago. Once again, what fighter goes by the alias Blessed Hands, holds a 178-22 amateur record, and fought a draw with Jermaine Ortiz? That'll be Joseph Adorno. Yep, L-Dub got another one. Joseph Adorno. He just had a fight with this guy last name Roldan, I think. And sometimes you won't see 178 and 22. You'll also see 156 and 22 for his amateur record. Okay, next question. What fighter made Claudio Marrero and Jaza Dickens quit on the stool? Once again, what fighter made Claudio Marrero and Jazza Dickens both quit on the stool? L Dub, Joseph Adorno, Michelle Rivera beat the motherfucker. He did. Eric Ross and Mercer for my ass. L Dub, that'll be Kid Galahad. So that's another one for L Dub, Kid Galahad. Okay, next question. Who is the only fighter to defeat Kid Galahad by split decision? Once again, who is the only fighter to defeat Kid Galahad by split decision? L Dub got another one. That'll be Josh Warrington. He right in front of you, EJ. Right in front of you, bro. Another one for L Dub. Josh Warrington. Okay, next question. What did he say? Warrington versus Luis Alberto Lopez, December the 10th. Okay, that Luis Alberto Lopez do look familiar to him. I think that's the guy that got like 2 losses or something. I think that's who he's talking about. I might be wrong though. Okay, next question. Who is the only fighter to defeat Kid Galahad by majority decision? Once again, who is the only fighter to defeat Kid Galahad by majority decision? We ain't gonna stay on Kid Galahad all night, man. I just asking questions, you know what I'm saying? Well, who is the only fighter to defeat Kid Galahad by majority decision? Lopez, that's who I was thinking, bro. I think he got like 2 losses. I swear I was thinking the dude that beat Flores, Gabriel Flores, but I wasn't sure if I was thinking the right divisions. But yeah, L Dub got another one. That'd be Maxie Hughes. I got to give you credit on that one too, because you did pick Maxie Hughes to go out there and beat Kid Galahad. You said that you were gonna take the hotter fighter. And Kid Galahad was coming off a layoff. He was moving up 2 weight classes. I should have bet on that shit, but I passed on it. I sat up there and went over that shit in my mind a million times. But since Maxie Hughes didn't have the amateur background, I didn't really feel comfortable betting on him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a good pick, bro. Would have made some money if I had bet on that shit. Okay, next question. Who is the only fighter to stop Kid Galahad? L does say 100. Oh, yeah, I mean, you know I'm a player by mine, bro. When you cold as a motherfucker, you don't have a problem with giving other people their props. Like when it come to my lanes, I know I'm cold, so I don't mind giving a man his props. L Dub got another one. That'll be Kiko Martinez. You know what I'm saying? So that's another one for L Dub. Okay, next question. What fighter goes by the alias the Cobra and is coming off a split decision loss to Derek Chisora? That's an easy one right there. Salute to my man Gil Coles. He done came fashionably late to the trivia, or he might have been ducking because he see L Dub in here on the tour.
Gil, salute, bro.
Yeah, salute. L Dub say Kiko versus Jordan Gill. I think I picked Jordan Gill on the Channel Ross before. He said October the 29th on the Katie Taylor undercard. Then he got the next answer. That'll be Pulev. Kubrat Pulev. That's another one for L Dub. Kubrat Pulev. Next question. Who is Mexico's first 2-time Olympian? Once again, who is Mexico's first 2-time Olympian? L Dub got another one. That'll be Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez. Once again, okay, my bad, I'm tripping. Next question. What is the historical significance of the 1893 lightweight bout between Andy Bowen and Texas Jack Burke? This is like the one historical question I got. But once again, what is the historical significance of the 1893 lightweight bout between Andy Bowen and Texas Jack Burke? I might get a 5 on this one. You know what I'm saying? I gotta throw a needle in a haystack on a motherfucker every now and then. Once again, what is the historical significance of the 1893 lightweight bout between Andy Bowen and Texas Jack Burke? Eric Carr gave me a 5. Give me 2 more 5s. We gone. Just like that. L Dub said they fought a whole 8-hour shift. If don't nobody come with nothing better than that, I'm gonna give it to L Dub because he on the right track. Winston Lee said they set up the London Prize rules. The London Prize rules, them motherfuckers was set up in 1838. L Dub said 7 hours and some change. It's the longest fight on record. They fought 110 rounds over 7 hours, and it was ruled a no contest. Yeah, so a lot of record keepers, they will say that this is the longest fight on record. So that's another one for L Dub. Over 7 hours. Yeah, they fought a shift in this motherfucker, like he said. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is an easy question, y'all, if y'all was paying attention earlier. Try to beat L Dub. Man, can I challenge somebody to beat L Dub on this question? What does Sinisa Estrada have in common with Tony Harrison? Once again, what does Sinisa Estrada have in common with Tony Harrison? Somebody beat this man, please. Because this is a question that I know can be answered. What does Sinisa Estrada have in common with Tony Harrison? And y'all let me down. Super bad nickname. Yep, that's another one for L Dub. They both nicknamed Super Bad. Okay, next question. Tank Davis has defeated what 5 undefeated fighters with 10 or more fights? Oh man, so try to answer these on the same line if you can. I might not should have answered this question. I might not should have asked this question because it got too many parts. But once again, Tank Davis has defeated what 5 undefeated fighters with 10 or more fights? For the Tank Davis fans out there, the super fans. I guess y'all just named the motherfuckers, and whoever named the most of them get the question, I guess. Yeah, so just name them. If you ain't even got to put them all on the same line, just name the motherfuckers. And whoever get the most names, I'm gonna give them the point. Eric Carr got 2 of them. Now Eric Carr don't hold on. I might have. L does say Pedraza, Barrios, Rowley. Yeah, Pitbull was not undefeated. L Dub got 3 out of 5 right there. So can't nobody come back and get him. I'm gonna go and give it to L Dub, man. Salute to my man D-Lo just popped up in the building. What's going down? What I have is Jose Pedraza, Liam Walsh, Francisco Fonseca, Mario Barrios, and Rolando Florencio. So I'm gonna go and give it to L Dub because he got 3 out of the 5. Okay, next question. What fighter won Prospect of the Year in 2019 and has a 100% knockout percentage? Once again, what fighter won Prospect of the Year in 2019 and has a 100% knockout percentage? Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay on the modern day boxing more often, y'all, because I just think it's a shame that a lot of these fighters are not known about. You know what I'm saying? L Dub got one wrong, the rare wrong answer for L Dub. Moody Trayweather came back with it. That'll be Virgil Ortiz. Excuse me. It's one for my man Moody Trayweather. Virgil Ortiz. This is the last question right here, y'all. What fighter defeated Arnold Kiga? Okay, let me put this out here real quick. I did get this shit off of Wikipedia. You know what I'm saying? What fighter defeated Arnold Kiga to earn the right to face Emmanuel Navarrete before Navarrete vacated his WBO belt and moved up to featherweight? And y'all know I don't even ask them type of questions, y'all. So that's why I had to put that caveat out there. Once again, what fighter defeated Arnold Kiga to earn the right to face Emmanuel Navarrete before Navarrete vacated his WBO belt and moved up to featherweight? L Dub got the last one. That'd be Cool Boy Steph. So that's another one for L Dub. That was the last one. So let me go ahead and count it up real quick. Shit, L Dub got the first question, so we're gonna start off with L Dub. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. This man got 29 out of 36 questions. Yeah, I think that's the most dominating shit that we done had when it comes to the trivia. A motherfucker get 29 out of 36 questions. Okay, Ms. Almond Brown, she got a 2. She got a 1 and she got a complimentary point that she always get. So let me give Ms. Almond Brown a 2. Boom, boom. And then my man Winston Lee, he got I think he got 1. No, he didn't. He got 1, 2. My man Winston Lee got 2. So he struck some kind of blood in this motherfucker. You ain't gonna just get no flawless victory around here, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, EJ Boxing Live. I think he got 2. Yep, 1, 2 for EJ Boxing Live. So he gonna get on the board. Salute to you. Got him 2. My man Moody Trayweather got him 1. Said he got on the board. And then 5 marks the spot, got 1. Yep, that's what it is too. 5 got 1. It's Almond Brown. I counted her for well, I got 37 in total, but one of them was a complimentary point. So L Dub got 2. Then everybody else got hold on, did I do that shit right? Hold on, I must have missed something, man. Let me look up in there again. I think I'm tripping. No, I ain't. I ain't tripping. 2, yeah, that's 8. So that make 37. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. That's 8. Then plus 29, that make 37. You know what I'm saying? So salute to L Dub, man. He came here and kick ass. He a monster with this modern day boxing shit. That's why I be over there arguing with Dan Rayfield ass. He often here acting like a damn expert. And when people ask him basic questions, he get mad. Like last week, somebody asked him about the Wahab versus the Dillon fight. And he got mad when the man asked the question. I said, man, that's a legitimate question for a quote unquote expert. Like, man, I said, there's some people in the YouTube community that'll get right with y'all ass on this boxing. Yeah, they can't even fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you ever want to go over there and talk shit and flex on Dan Rayfield, let me know. I go over there every Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out L Dub, man. He stay coming through, putting that work in.
Oh yeah. I think that's our only 3-time champion on the trivia too, man. We're gonna have to put us a tournament together pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and next time too, I'm gonna have them breakdowns for y'all because I really want y'all to understand the stories of John Perry, James Warden, um, what's the other one? Harry Sutton. It's a few fighters that I want y'all to know about that's like pioneers for black boxing. So I'm gonna make sure that I get that done for y'all. D-Lo said, I guess I'm gonna listen to the playback. I thought it was just starting up. Now, we've been going for about an hour, right at an hour. You know what I'm saying? L Dub said, well, Hobb was on the short list for Valdez comeback fight. And he is promoted by Lou DiBella. He said, that was an important fight. Okay, I didn't even know that. I know that I had Dylan at first, and then I went back and changed it on the Champ Ross. But the reason that I was thinking Dylan is because it looked like between the two of them, he had fought the best opponent, and he had fought a draw against that guy. You know what I'm saying? And plus, he was at home. The other guy, he was on the road, I think, because I know they was fighting in the UK. So I was like, man, I'm leaning toward Dylan, but I got scared and changed my pick at the last minute, like a damn fool, and took the favorite. I took the betting favorite. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through and participating in this trivia. Um, Next time I guess I'll try to have more questions. I called myself taking it easy on y'all because last time we came in, I think I asked maybe 70 questions or something like that. So I said, man, let me give them a break, and I'm gonna come back with like 30 or 40 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't anticipate on L Dub being in here to kick folks' ass the way he did. 29 out of 36 questions. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, what fight we need to watch this weekend, L Dub, if you're still in here? Yeah, what we need to watch, because this look like a slow week. Yeah, the only thing I'm looking forward to is some football. I'm taking Tulane plus 3.5 over Houston tomorrow. I'm taking Baylor minus 2.5 over Oklahoma State. You know what I'm saying? That's tomorrow too, if I ain't mistaken. I got Kansas State over Texas Tech. I just took them on the money line. I got Florida State over Wake Forest. I took them on the money line. And I took Texas on the money line against West Virginia. They're my college football best this weekend if y'all want to lock in with your boy Trey X one time. But shit, we done the trivia, man. We done been on for like an hour. You want to go ahead and shut it down?
Yeah, yeah.
D-Lo said, isn't Ben versus Eubank this weekend? No, it's next weekend, bro. Next weekend is gonna be a pretty good weekend. You got Connor Ben versus the Eubanks lad, and we also have Carlos Ocampo versus Sebastian Fundora. I think that's gonna be the fight, of the weekend. You know what I'm saying? But that's next weekend though. And then after that, we got Carissa Shields and all the women fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a good weekend too, man. They got a few women that can fight, like that Jenny Futches or whatever her name is, and the other chick, Karis Ehringstall or something like that. She like an Olympic bronze medalist, if I'm not mistaken. She a southpaw. She can fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. Appreciate y'all coming through and participating in the trivia. Like I said, next time I'll probably have more questions, just in case this motherfucker L Dub want to come through here and wreck shop. No fights this weekend for us to call, man. Ain't nothing televised, but we definitely will be back next weekend for the fight call. We'll probably do a live stream or two between that time too. You know what I'm saying? Like on a Monday. As a matter of fact, my birthday is next Tuesday, so we probably gonna do the live stream on Tuesday. I asked MZ if he wanted to swap days with us, let him do it on Monday and we do it on Tuesday. And I needed to holler at Marlo if he able to do the live stream on Tuesday. And I wanted to have like a birthday trivia Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't read about Marlo yet. This is first time hearing it. You know what I'm saying? But if he able to do that, man, I want to try to come back with the trivia Tuesday on my birthday next week and do like 70, 80 questions or some shit. Well, maybe not that many, at least 60 though. At least 50. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna talk y'all to that, man. Salute to everybody, much love to you. And we catch y'all on the next one.
Yeah, shit. We can do that. Hey,
All
but
right.
you already know, man. We had to come back anyway because we definitely didn't jump on Monday. But you already know, man. We look forward to chopping it up with y'all, doing this boxing talk, seeing what we got coming up in these fights, man. But appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Till next time. Don't forget to tell them haters and trolls. The fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Peace.
Yeah.